Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Rodriguez, and I am 30 years old. And a little bit about myself is I have 3 kids and one in the way. I am married, and I work at a elementary and middle school. I love working with children. I love making a difference in kids' lives in any way possible, whether it's helping them educationally, motivating them, and that is why I decided to go back to school in hopes of furthering my education and becoming a teacher. Although this was not always the case when I started working at the schools, I did notice my self-esteem go down when I started working at the schools, and the reason for this was because I started comparing myself a lot to other people, to other coworkers that were around my age or maybe even younger, and they had already achieved the goal of becoming teachers. So I started doubting myself. I started feeling like I wasn't where I wanted to be for, career-wise. I felt like I was perhaps maybe too old to reach that goal that I wanted for myself. So my self-esteem did drop a lot once I started working. And this did change my mentality on my self-concept. I was a very positive person prior to this. I was always the type that, I had the mentality of you got it, you can do it, you can achieve whatever you want. But it did change my self-concept, and I started feeling like I couldn't do it. I would never achieve my goal of becoming a teacher, and it did bring me down for quite some time. I did start feeling like it was pointless for me to go back to school. I felt like I was too old. I basically gave up. I stopped for maybe a year because I felt like there was no need for me to go back. I was too old. I didn't want to be, the older person in school. And I did realize I was constantly comparing myself. And this is when I started opening up to other coworkers. And I would open up to them about my feelings, about how I was feeling. And this actually helped influence my self-perception because, they opened up to me about their struggles and how, not everyone is the same. Everyone's life is different. Everyone goes through different situations, and some of them were even barely reaching their goals. And it made me feel better. It made me feel like, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. It's never too late. So I did start gaining that self-confidence back, and I felt it really did motivate me to want to continue my dreams, to continue my goals. And I decided to go back to school. I was like, you know what, it's not too late. If I continue to tell myself I'm too old and it's too late, time will just pass and I will never do it. So I did go back to school, and so here I am now, taking classes again. And I did have to change my mindset. Prior to this, I did, set that positive mindset. I always try to keep motivating quotes around me wherever I go on my phone. I'm constantly looking at motivational quotes to try to keep me from not going back to the place that I was at. I push those negative thoughts out, and I refuse to let that negativity in. And I try to surround myself with positive people, with people that I know will continue trying to push me for me to achieve my goal and my dreams. And now I know that it's never too late to go back to school. Don't give up. You know, you have to keep trying. And that's a little bit about myself.